What's up? Let's make sure that we're live on both platforms, that everything is working. I think so. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Yeah. Looks like we're live on both YouTube and Twitch. What's up? I'm so stoked. Yesterday I had my first ever paid concert, and it was so good. It was so freaking cool. It went really well, just perfectly. Little mistakes, but that doesn't matter at all. In all of the dimensions where it matters that I care about, it just went perfectly. And even to the point where like multiple of the members there were asking like, "Oh, what's your YouTube channel? I wanna see your practice sessions. How can I see your practice sessions?" So I was like, "Heck yeah!" To me, that's like the biggest sign that the concert went well, because I think that this stream and this YouTube channel can really just appeal to everybody. And this is a very different audience that I would love to see more people in the chat than the others that I already have. I don't know. I just want the most diverse, wholesome, wonderful community here, and so yeah, I'm happy with how it went yesterday. Today, I'm chilling. I'm probably going to be working on Tango in Sky because I have a few more days. My next concert is on Wednesday, so I have a few more days to try to like work toward the more long-term goals. Next long-term goal is learn this piece. Or medium term, I mean, I feel I could maybe get Tango in Sky ready for my next concerts in 2 months. I think I might be able to get Tango in Sky in 2 months, which would be awesome if I can. So maybe today's stream is really dedicated to making some tango progress. Right now, I'm just warming up and just familiarizing myself with the guitar again. I've got my coffee. I have my Wintry Wonderland coffee mug. Let it snow. Broken handle. I like this coffee mug. I like how it's broken. To me, that's like, it just adds character. It adds extra character to this, and I'm drinking a very off-season coffee mug right now. It just adds character to it. So, let's freaking go. I want to make sure that the Luna bot sent a message correctly to the stream, and it did. It did. Great. Back at it with little cat emoji. Ooh. Okay. I will need to be done sooner than I thought, and that's okay. Alright, well, that's fine. Chill. So treat this like a radio show, mostly. This is kind of a radio show more than like an active live stream. I want people to be able to just listen and hang out to this. I'm just going to be doing my normal practice session. Yep. So, it's pretty freaking cool. I'm going to change this title a little. I wanted to tweak this one. Cool. Okay, let's go. Let's get up Mujo, my app. Still just kind of warming up, familiarizing myself with the guitar, saying hello to the guitar again. I need to turn out why. Oh, I know why. This person is a VIP, so they always get to buzz me. Warm up. So we're just warming up. Let's warm up with a piece. Let's warm up with Lagrima. Hey, what's up, Dunder in it? How's it going, dude? I noticed your GitHub. Did you just change your name? Because you used to go by Rohit here, right? At first I was like, oh, it's somebody totally new. Like, who is this person? And then I found your GitHub and I was like, oh, it's Rohit. Got it. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I would love to have you at the next open mic. Yeah, your second account. That's what I thought. I was like, it might be an alternate account. That might be it. Well, smash the like and subscribe on that account too. Smash the like button really quick before you go. Yeah, man. Tune in on whatever account you prefer. You're more than welcome, obviously, to just keep using this one for the live streams if you want. Whatever you want. Hey, what's up, Canada's wood living? Are you a wood maker? Canada? Yo, like, I want more woodsmen, wood shoppers, wood makers. What's the word? Wood workers? People who like to play with wood. Who like to make things out of wood. I'm still waking up, everybody, so my brain isn't really working yet. No, I don't know any. I assume you mean Red Hot Chili Peppers? I don't know any Piazzolla yet, but someday. I love Piazzolla. I freaking love Piazzolla. I want to learn Cafe 1930 especially. I know that that's like his most played song probably, but I love it. It's so good. Yeah, I would like to someday do like guitar flute duets. Y'all, I just had my first paid concert yesterday. Let's freaking go. I'm so excited about it. I would love to do like flute guitar duets for like weddings and things like that. Like I had a flute guitar duo at my wedding and it was amazing. It was actually my first teacher. I paid my first teacher to perform at my own wedding and it was just super nice. And I would love to learn 1930. Hey, Bearded Viking Woodworks. Hey, what's up? What? How come your name is like special in gray? Is it your first chat? Do you do you get like a special highlight on your name the first time that you chat? Bearded Viking Woodworks. Can you send another message? Because this is a brand new feature from YouTube. If so, and I'm very happy if that's the case. Yep. Okay, it's your first time here, so I wonder if it's like for your first live stream, the first entire day. Because the second message is also highlighted. It's not the case though. Okay, it's not the case. So I wonder, do you see your name highlighted in gray with a check mark at the end? Like what? Why? Like, are you verified or something? Are you some sort of like verified account with like a million subscribers? Why does your name get a special? Whoa, holy shit! All right, yeah, you are some sort of verified account. You've got 204,000 subscribers. Let's fucking go. Do you want a classical guitarist for your channel? I see. It's because you're a verified account. That's pretty cool. Dope. Well, hey, if you ever need a classical guitarist for your woodworking videos, JC practices. I think you're the first verified account. Oh, that's cool. It's a really ugly looking highlight though. Like, I don't know if you all see it the same way. I see gray. It's like a gray background. The opacity should be more transparent on that. It should just be like, it's just like too opaque of a gray. It's really ugly. I care a lot about these things, and you'll hear me rant about like software changes from YouTube or product design stuff. And it's because, like, if you look at this yellow book, like, I'm a software designer myself, and I like care a lot about the look and feel of my stream, about YouTube. It is ugly. I hate it. I wish they wouldn't do that highlight. Dude, you play so amazing. Bro, thank you. Thank you. Do you know any of my music? Have you been here before, dude? If you know any of this music, please feel free to make a request. I'm just warming up right now. So this one isn't on the list. This one is Adelita by Tarrega. Have to make a request, so I don't mean to put you on the spot. You can just say your choice. Hey, on Twitch, Shader. Hey man, you sound great. Thank you. That means a lot, man. Just FYI, I'm multi-streaming across the multiverse, so I'm sorry if I'm talking to people you don't know, but hope that's chill with you. Thanks. Shader, do you play the classical guitar? Welcome to the stream. Yo, let's freaking go. Okay, Bearded Viking Woodworks, thanks for joining the stream. If you can give me a mood, that's another way. But really, I'm just gonna chill and just practice and hang out and talk. Yesterday, I had my first fucking paid concert. Everybody, let's freaking go. I'm so happy about it. It went really well. I played for a retirement community. It wasn't like a live-in retirement home, but it was like just an online community of older adults, and it was just so wonderful. I've volunteered for them multiple times before, and then they were like, hey, we want you every other month, and I was like, that sounds awesome. Yes, please, but just to respect my time and everything as an artist, like, I'll have to charge for that. And they're like, done, deal, done. So I have 6 concerts over the next year, like every other month. I'm so freaking happy with how it went. And multiple people in the chat yesterday were like, yo, what's your YouTube channel? I'd love to see your practice streams. So I hope to maybe see some of those people in here today or soon, sometime soon. I play guitar a bit. I've always loved classical guitar music. Glad I found you. Yeah, dude. It's a chill community, man. You're going to see that I have much more of an audience on YouTube. So if you want more of a chat experience, I'd say come join me on YouTube. But if you want a better picture, the Twitch is horizontal and it's a nicer video. But the chat experience is better on YouTube. So whatever you want, bro. Like, watch wherever you want. I fake guitar. Yeah, dude, the concert went great, man. The concert went just super good. I made some mistakes here and there, but I think it went really, really well. All of my concerts are going to have mistakes. Every classical guitar concert you go to, you're going to notice some mistakes. This instrument is really hard. It's harder than other ones. I really think that the average number of mistakes on classical guitar concerts is higher than solo piano recitals or solo violin recitals. I mean, it would be hard to like measure that, but you could set up an experiment. You could say, how many mistakes did the audience notice? Like, do a concert in each instrument, and how many mistakes did the audience notice? Like, the audience. Because, like, as a performer, I can call so many things, like, oh, my tone wasn't perfect in that spot, or I didn't accelerando as much as I wanted. And that's a mistake, sort of, but not really. I don't know any Indian guitar songs, Shivam, sorry. I know some music that's sort of influenced, but not. But I don't have any of that ready. Mistakes are par for the course. That's how we learn and get better. Yeah, that's totally right. Is there a recording of your concert? Sorry, this one was just totally private this time. So no recording, unfortunately. But I kind of like it that way. Like, I think that music should be ephemeral. Like, concerts should be a one-time thing, and you had to be there. Otherwise, you missed it. Your R string broke. I don't even have an R string, bro. Is that an Indian guitar thing? I'm just joking. Yeah, I figured you meant E string because E is right next to R on the keyboard. Nice. The audience rarely notices the mistakes unless we make guitar faces. That is also true. I have a bad habit of like making funny faces. Like, I try to turn every mistake into a joke because it's like, that's funny. I made a mistake. Haha. Let's all laugh about it. No big deal. Like, I do not make like, oh, I'm mad at myself faces, or I try not to ever make I'm mad kind of faces because that doesn't put a good feeling in the audience. Like, that just makes the audience feel that feeling that you have of embarrassment or frustration or something. But I think if you kind of make a joke out of it, the audience is like, oh, okay, they're human. That's okay. I've made mistakes too. They can make mistakes. I make mistakes. This room is getting hot. I need to turn on the air conditioner. Is our AC out again? I think our freaking AC is out again. The AC is out again. What's up, Tigran? How's it going, man? Good to see you, Tigran. Yeah, so I'm stoked about how yesterday went, everybody. It went really well. Just no complaints. Some little musical mistakes, but that's fine. I didn't get to play all of my pieces. I had to skip Spanish Romance because I ran out of time. So there's that. Even though I already cut, I was wanting to do Tarrega 3 Tarrega pieces as well. It was just way too ambitious of a program to fit in an hour with talking, with banter, and everything. Um, so even after cutting like 15 minutes of music, I still didn't get it all in, and that's okay. I feel great, dude. I feel very accomplished, Tigran. Just woke up. How are you? I'm doing good, dude. I'm doing good. How are you? Here, this way, Twitch person can also read the YouTube chat. Um, on Twitch, Shader says, "Do you play around and ad lib through the mistakes and circle back to the tabs?" I don't use tabs. That's number one answer to that. Bro, tabs are for the fucking weak. Um, just joking. Sorry. No, I don't do tabs. I'm not a tabber. Um, Here we go. I can make that a bit bigger. And I tried to make mistake, or I tried to ad lib, and I tried to connect. Like that is a big part of performance. If you make a mistake, and like how well can you recover from that mistake? Like if you have to start from the beginning of the piece, that's like a major mistake, and that's like noticeable. Anybody would notice that. But if you can circle back and repeat from a measure or two before or something recently before that, that's a little bit better. But even better is that if you can jump forward to another place in the music that's coming up, because then the audience doesn't hear the same music again, and they may not be able to tell that you made a mistake and had to reset. Because if they hear the same piece of music again, it's like, oh, they had to like step back and try again. Um, and the best is if you can continue forward without missing a beat and just play the next note. Like don't even miss a beat and just continue and don't miss any notes at all after that. Just like made one mistake and you can continue, because then the audience just oftentimes can't tell. And that's what matters at the end of the day. Can the audience tell? Really, what matters at the end of the day is, does the audience enjoy your music? That's what matters. At the end of the day, did the audience enjoy it? Did they enjoy listening to that concert? And that way, I think that the audience may not notice that there was a mistake, especially if you don't make a face or something. Sheet music all day, baby. Yeah, sheet music. Hell yeah. Let me read a couple of these. Hold up, isn't the AC bad for the guitar wood? I mean, maybe. I don't know. Like, yeah, you need a certain level of humidity. I should probably get a humidity reader and things, but I mean, bro, like it's hot in the summer. I'm not gonna turn off my AC. Yes, moisture as yeah, you need a certain level of humidity for sure. As a classical player who knows chords, basics of music theory, and can identify any song's chords, bass notes, leads, and arpeggios, and blah 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 blah. I don't know how to answer that. Yeah, I'll have to think on that, Vheth. I wonder if Tigran or somebody else might be able to answer that question. That's kind of a complex question. I want to get back to practice soon. Sheet music all day, notebook of chords. Chords help a lot. Yeah, memorize the shapes, just practice, just keep playing songs and do spaced repetition of some in some way. Um, don't like keep playing old music, keep playing simpler music, keep challenging yourself. Don't only play music that you find easy, also add in new music as well to keep challenging yourself, but keep repeating the old stuff as well. Those are just general deliberate practice techniques. Most of the times, unprepared audience never notice. If they do, just tell them it's contemporary interpretation. Exactly. And they're never going to ask. Nobody's ever going to ask, like, a dehumidifier for the guitar. It's more like a humidifier. But, yeah, like some kind of at least where I am, there's like low humidity in the winters. Hey Heidi, good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, that was a bunch of chat. Let's get back to practice. I have a few days until, yeah, repetition legitimizes. Yeah. Isn't that Adam Neely saying? Is he the one who says repetition legitimizes? I like that term. That's a cool term. Cool term. Um, yep. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's get back to it. Hey, hey. Yeah. Good to see you, Heidi. Um, Heidi, I just asked a couple questions. Heidi and Tigran and anybody else. I just threw out a couple questions in and thoughts about the open mics in also, Rohit was in here earlier, and Rohit's message kicked off some thoughts from me this morning. So I don't know if you're still there, Rohit. Dunder in it. Dunder in it is his alt. Oh, yeah, yeah, you're still here. Dope. Do you plan on continuing to use this account instead of the other? And if so, what would you prefer if I call you? Do you want me to call you like Dunder? Or do you want Rohit? Or, just want to use whatever you prefer. So the open mics are growing, and it's kind of a challenge because part of what makes all of the open mics beautiful is that it's like kind of a tight knit group. And like back in January, I was sharing the link publicly, like, and that was a mistake. All of a sudden, one day, there were a bunch of people like asking to join. They were like, "Come on, let me in, let me in, let me in." And I was like, "I don't fucking know you. I don't know you. I don't know what's gonna happen if I let you in." Like, I let one person in, and they just like blasted some offensive content. Let's put it that way. And so I want these to be like a safe, nice, happy, wholesome space, but I also want it to grow. Like, I do think that it would be amazing if we could get it a bit bigger, like, and have more people joining. Because I can tell Dunder, call me Susan if that makes you happy. I've never seen Snatch. I hate it when I ask people, "What do you want me to call you?" And they're like, call me whatever you want. And I'm like, I actually don't care personally. It's like, you tell me. I'll call you Dunder if you don't have a preference, because then that way new people in the chat are like, who is Rohit? Which person is Rohit? Right? So I'll keep calling you Dunder unless you prefer otherwise. But yeah, like, yeah, we would love to have you next time is the short thing that I'm trying to say here. We would love to have you next time. And for some of the regulars who don't, who want to make sure that it doesn't change too much, I have some thoughts in the Discord. So, folks, if you want to join the Discord, discord.jcpractices.com. Tigran, are you allowed to type that? Because you're a mod. Can you Dunder Mifflin Scranton? So is it like a Dunder Mifflin is from the Office, right? Like the paper making company. Is it a Office reference? Dunder in it. Anyways, yeah, I'm so happy and just encouraged about the growth in open mic. And oh yeah, in it, yeah. I have some friends. My former team, I wouldn't call them friends. They're not friends, but like my former team at Google started a software consultancy company called Studio Init. And I was like, that's the stupidest name ever, but meh, Init, I get it. It works. Why not just use one N instead of two? But yeah, they call themselves Studio Init, and I feel that is a programming reference for sure. and they wanted me to join, and I would have made like a lot more money. And I was like, no, I want to try to be an artist on the internet. Would have been nice to make some money instead, but oh well. I'm happy with this decision. I'm so happy that this is growing and everything. Um, Anyways, let's keep going. There's a little bit more lore for you all. I want to do Tango in Sky. That is a Studio Init mate. Yeah, like what? I don't know. I was trying to call them like golden ghosts software, or like golden parachute software or something, to reference the layoffs, or like I had like 20 better names. I proposed that idea to that group. I was like, yo, we should create a consultancy that also makes our own software. And yeah, I don't know. I'm so mad. I feel like they took that group from me. They took that group from me, and I like organized it. And they went in a very different group, or a very different direction, because they just wanted to do consultancy and selling software as a service. And I was like, or selling the creation of software as a service. And I was like, no, let's split it. Half of this group is to do consulting services, and then the other half is building our own apps. And I have an app. I have Mujo and other things that could be, project number one. Like, I had so many good ideas for that group, but they decided to go the wrong fucking direction. And now, predictably, that startup failed, as far as I can tell. So there's some more lore. I am a software developer. It's cool to have more software coder people. Rohit, Dunder. Oh yeah. In it isn't like a British reference. I like it. Okay, it's an old stupid name from my teen years. Got it. Yeah. But is it also referencing The Office? Like Dunder in it's like Dunder, isn't it? Tigran. I was asking, can you type discord.jcpractices.com? Can you send that message? Because I think other people can't, because it's a link. But I think if you're a mod, you'll be able to send links, like URLs. I'm very curious if you can send it. Okay, Tango and Sky. I might put away chat so I can get a little bit of focused work done. Maybe not. Yeah, man, there's some interesting lore, y'all. I've got a lot of fucking lore. um, yeah. I could be making videos. Like, I know I could probably get some pretty mass appeal videos that get potentially a lot of subscribers if I made videos telling all this lore and whatnot. But I don't want to. Like, I've decided, like, I don't want people to subscribe to me because I'm a techie, or because of any of this other story or whatever, because of Mujo even. I don't want people subscribing to me because of Mujo. I want people subscribing and watching me because I practice classical guitar, because I'm a guitarist, and I'm offering things like master classes and guitar related content, like freaking, you know, that I have guest artists and I do guitar here. Like, I don't want somebody to click on my video because it's like, oh, ex-Googler practices classical guitar. Like, those are cheap subs, I think, that have nothing to do with my art that I want to do. Like, those are cheap subs. And I only want quality subs, if that makes sense. And I think every single one of you here who have clicked a video because I'm practicing classical guitar, um, you know, or you are scrolling YouTube Shorts and suddenly you saw somebody just practicing scales, and you're like, that looks interesting. Those are high quality subs. And I love the ratio, I think, of high quality subs that I have. Let's see. Yo, okay, dope. Yeah, what did I say? Did I say discord.jcpractices.com? Good, man. Okay, so you can send the link. Not sure it will be clickable. It's not clickable because YouTube fucking sucks, but you can send it. I think if other people send a link, it gets blocked by YouTube. So if there becomes an opportunity for me to say, join the Discord, if people want to join the next open mic, which is where this is coming from, I wanted to invite Dunder. If you want to join the next month's open mic, you have to join the Discord or send me an email, jcpractices@gmail.com. And so there's a link if anybody wants to join the Discord. It's a pretty nice group, I think. It's not clickable, but at least you can see it and you can type it yourself. You know what I mean? You don't have to tell people anything you don't feel comfortable with. Totally. But it's like, I feel comfortable talking about this stuff to like a tight-knit private group, like in a live stream, but like I don't want to put that info in my titles. Like I'm a little too private of a person to want to use that as my like brand and like my clickable titles, like ex-Googler practices guitar or whatever. Hey, okay, 10 fan. I hope you're having a good day. How are you? From my phone, I can't even tag people. It's so annoying. I love Cheap Thrills. What is that? Oh, Sia? I haven't listened to Sia. I'm rusty. We'll skip for the next month, but I can join the September one. Hell yeah, let's go. So one thing that I think is not utilized enough right now is folks can send a video. And you could send one of your old videos, Dunder. For the next open mic, if you prefer, you could even send one of your old videos. It doesn't have to be a recent one. And I can just play it over the stream. So you don't have to perform live. Like, performing live is like the next level. Like, for some people, this open mic is a beautiful space because it's a rare opportunity to play for others and get the butterflies and get the nerves and get the anxiety of performing, you know, with some level of stakes, like with some level of extra difficulty. Like yesterday when I did my concert, like I had a little extra butterflies in my stomach, more than when I just performed the exact same concert here. I get stage fright. Like last time I performed on stage, my hands like really kind of shook and like it was noticeable. It was like I kind of bombed it. And so putting on, I think, these open mics and streaming some of them, I think gives some people the opportunity to practice like that confidence of like performing guitar or performing any music. So your question was, do you allow other instruments or is it only guitar? Any instrument. And if you want something in between the two, you can send a video. You're more than welcome to send a video instead of performing live. And then if you ever feel comfortable performing live, you're welcome to. But there's also no pressure either in this group. So I want to design, I mean, this is new. I've never seen anybody do an open mic, on YouTube. Although other people have started taking this idea and not giving any goddamn credit for it. Like Justin Guitar Community, I know Beatrix has run one, and some others are popping up. But I want it to be like a group designed thing, and I have a lot of ideas, and I just propose some new changes in the Discord. If people want to talk about new potential ideas, new design, that's great. I will send an old recording. Hell yeah, dude. We'd love to have you. And so part of all this is my thought is to weed out and filter out the weirdos. Like, you can't perform live the first time. Your first time joining the open mic has to be a recording. Um, so yeah. How many years has the hyperlink existed in the web? 20, 30 years? I think it's time for YouTube to discover it. Totally. I mean, I can click it from the website, especially from my side, from as a creator. I think that the mobile app doesn't let people click those links, and it's probably to try to battle spam. Honestly, it's probably intentional. Unfortunately, there would be so many spam bots sending, security concerns. That's 100% it. It's intentional. It is an intentional thing for sure. Um, like YouTube has also all kinds of challenges that smaller companies like Twitch don't have to deal with because YouTube is humongous. They're not comparable. Like YouTube has I don't even know 200 times as many people watching live streams as Twitch, which is crazy. Um, like it's wild how much bigger YouTube is than Twitch. Twitch is a very niche website in comparison to YouTube, and it doesn't seem the infrastructure must be insane. No comment. But it probably is. I think YouTube is one of the wonders of the digital world. Like it's so big and amazing that humans have built this thing. If you ask me, it's mind-bogglingly cool. Very complex. There's so much more to YouTube than people realize. Oh yeah, Tigran, you can't click my description links as well. Huh. So that's partly where I see these named URLs being helpful. I could just tell people link in the link tree, link in the channel bio or something, link in bio. I mean that kind of works. But if I can give somebody a pronounceable URL like discord.jcpractices.com, you can type that into your own web browser easily. So much better than discord.gg/A142H blah 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 whatever, right? Discord.jcpractices.com. That's what she said. It is so big. It is so complex. Yeah. Thanks, Sasheen. It's one of the wonders of the world. It is so big. I made a keyboard shortcut on your phone for discord.jcpractices.com. Dope, dude. I have a lot of keyboard shortcuts, man. My favorite way to do them, because you can do it on the phone, and I use an app called Atext on the Mac. I always use actually no, for OK, I use that without the space, like a semicolon and then something short. And all of my emojis that I use are E something. E metal, I think, gives me, let's see if it works. E metal. My thing isn't working right now. Where is it? The app isn't actually running. Why isn't that working? Maybe I don't have that one. But that's the name that I expect. Oh, I definitely have this one here. I use a semicolon and then the name of a little text snippet that I want, it's so useful, man. Like, because you're never gonna accidentally type such a unique string of characters. It's so rare to like accidentally type, um, something like that. Oh yeah, yeah. I have some of those. Yeah, like you made it for like the some musical symbols. Do I have that one? For me, that would be U flat. I like in my mind that would be U flat because it's a Unicode symbol, like not quite an emoji, but a Unicode, and then it's the musical symbol for flat notes. Um, a a baba. What is that? I like it. Okay, I have been ranting instead of practicing at all, and I see we got 10 likes. So, Tigran or anybody, please give me a request. Somebody give me a request. I think I might have missed a message where I thought I just saw a message I missed. Torture trying to copy from the stream description. Yeah. You want Vals 3? Let's do Vals 3. Hell yeah. It is a wonder of the world. Yeah, it is a wonder of the world. It really is. Okay, I thought I missed a message that was important and I didn't. Okay, let's go. Hell yeah, Vals 3? Sure. You got it. Every 10 likes, I'll play a song. Are we back to the right? Okay, good. Every 10 likes. So smash the like and subscribe, everybody. I'm pretty sure our air conditioning is out again in this building. And my strings are feeling kind of overly humid right now. This is the third time in a month. If so. Like, if it really happened again, and I think it did, this is the third time in a month. Whew. Oh well. Summers are hard. Weather is hard. Alright. Vals 3, thank you. No, I don't know. They might have, but I don't know. is Vals 3. I've been logging all this time to Tango and Sky, and I've hardly practiced it, so I'm just going to cancel that timer completely. Thanks, everybody, for watching that. I hope you enjoyed it. I do want to practice it for a little bit. That was great. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that you liked it. We got to practice the climax of the piece for a little bit, and let's try to get Hermoso. Gracias. Gracias. Hey, on Twitch, Cockatoo Banshees, how did the concert go? How the concert went? It went great. It went really, really good. I'm just so thrilled with it. It was, yeah, I mean, I made some mistakes, but nobody cares, right? Like, more importantly, the audience just really became more engaged. Like, this is a community of older adults, right? And it's all on Zoom. But they became more engaged this time than other times, like more chat in like the Zoom chat, like more, even some emojis, I think, maybe. And multiple people asked, like, oh, please share your YouTube link. How can we watch you practicing? So this is the first time that people asked, like, oh, how can I watch you? How can I watch you on YouTube? And so, yeah, it was dope. Yeah, this one was on Zoom. Which, yeah, I do want to start doing some in person, but yeah, this one is far away, actually. And I think it's primarily this community is all on Zoom, actually. You're going to start telling them a song for every 10 likes in the Zoom. Yeah. A song for every 10. I'm going to start, yeah, I could do practice sessions for them. I could do my normal practice session and hang out and chat. That'd be funny. It was really nice. Yeah, just like super nice, and very happy with how it went. Yeah. The organizer said that, oh, since your last performance, I listened to that album, being Mysterious Habitats by Dusan Bogdanovic. He's like, oh, I listened to that album. It's beautiful. I love it. And you played it really well. And I was like, that's so cool. I'm turning these people on to classical guitar for real. Hey, thanks so much, busy gamer and artist. Nice to meet you, Vipul. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. That means a lot, man. Good to see you again, and hope to see you again in the future. I stream usually at this time-ish almost every day, so hope to see you again. Thank you. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you, man. It's good to meet you. Tigran, exactly. That's the master plan. At some point it's going to be like billionaires only, like minimum buy-in, like a plate is $10,000 for a dinner party, and like I'll play a song for every $1,000. Yeah. Can you hit me with a lick real quick? I actually could not. Horse Trash on Twitch. What a name. What a name. I actually couldn't play it. I know what you're talking about. The lick is sick, but I don't know how to play it. Pop songs for 100K. Yeah, bro. Let's do it. I do want to learn some pop songs. I want to learn some Beatles. Like, I want to get some more pop songs, or like Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I want to get more things that people recognize. Like, I love my repertoire right now, but it would be nice to get more music that people recognize and know. Yeah. So FYI, Horse Trash, what a name. I am multi-streaming across the multiverse. So if you want a more active chat, come join us on YouTube. Same handle, JC Practices. But if you want a better picture, the picture is much nicer here on Twitch. So it's totally up to you. Are you familiar with Andrea Cannon on Twitch? Yeah, she hopped on a stream recently. I saw her recently in a stream, and she was like, "Oh, it's good to see you again. Like, this is really cool." And we chatted a little bit. Yeah, she's really nice. I'm super happy to see that she's still at it. Yeah, like, y'all, Twitch music is so niche. It's such a tight knit. Like, some people in my community have been saying, like, oh, we want tight knit vibes, And some people have also been like, I've never even heard of Twitch. And it's like, y'all, you don't even realize like Twitch is like the most tight knit community of like music enthusiasts, especially in this like micro niche of practice streams. It's like a niche on a niche on a niche on a niche. Um, yeah, Geese Skittles. I'm sure Geese Skittles can echo me on this one. Can you give me a guitar so I can start my guitar journey, because it's hard on money, but I'm really passionate about music? Sorry, bro. If I start gifting you a guitar, everybody's going to ask for a gifted guitar. No, man, come on. That's not going to... No. I'm happy that you want to start, though. It's Grand Vals by Tarrega. Hey, that's not a bad idea, because it's the Nokia theme song. That's a great idea. That's actually... No, dude, I'm not... No. If you ask again, I'm going to time you out. If I understand correctly, when I time people out, they can still watch, but you won't be able to chat for 24 hours. I'm not gifting people guitars, bro. Maybe at like 4096 or 8192 subs, when we hit one of those milestones, maybe I might do a raffle on this guitar. Yeah, I might do a raffle on this exact guitar, because I got it from a raffle, so I think it would be only right at some point to frickin', forward that amazing generosity. And yeah, but I'm not gonna guarantee that I'm gonna give you specifically a guitar. That's insane. Solid idea. I know, right? Like, wouldn't that be amazing? We're not gonna do it for 2048. That's a little too soon. Maybe 4096 or 8192. Yeah. Ooh, make a music competition. I like it. Dunder in it. Do you recognize? You must recognize the numbers, right? 8192, 4096, 2048, 1024. Yeah, okay, dope. I want other people to be like, those are freaking weird numbers. Let me Google that. Oh my God. These are powers of two. This guy's a nerd. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, that is part of my brand. I'm like the guitar nerd on YouTube, okay? All this time, and it's been 7 minutes and I have not started this passage, so yeah, how do you tell people you're a tech guy or a math guy without telling people you're a tech guy? Exactly. I think that's dope. I've never seen a YouTuber do that. I've never seen, especially a YouTuber in an unrelated niche. Like, maybe there are math YouTubers who have done it. I've never seen somebody do it, though. Not me thinking it was BWV. No, it's math, because I'm a fucking nerd. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put away chat for a little bit. Let me know, somebody. I'm going to check every now and then to see if we hit 20 likes. And I can see if we get a membership or a super chat. Otherwise, I'm going to be practicing. I'm just going to zone in and practice for a little bit. And unfortunately, for the people on Twitch, that means I have to hide the chat on the screen. Otherwise, I can see it. So, and get distracted by it. So I'll be back in like 10 minutes, or if I see any kind of super chats and whatnot, then I'll play another song and hang out with you all some more. Let's try to work on this climax. Because, yeah, this is where the piece kind of really faltered. Nope. Where's my tab paper? I do use tabs, everybody, okay? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to admit it. I'm embarrassed to admit I haven't been telling you enough I do actually use tabs. Where are my tabs? I haven't used them in a long time, but I need tabs right now, actually. I do need tabs. And it's because I need to figure out my right-hand fingerings for this part. I don't think I've started it for this piece. I use tabs to notate hyper-specific right-hand fingerings. So here, a while back, I was working on Villalobos Etude 2, and I was writing down all of the right-hand finger patterns. So this does not notate the left hand at all. It's only the right hand, and it's notating things like damping and right arm shifts. This is my own notation that I've invented, and it works super freaking well for me. So what I'm going to try to figure out is how can I play this right hand only? So we start, it's like this. So that's a lot of freaking music. And right now that I'm working on it and trying to figure it out right hand only, that I might be able to do it now, but tomorrow I'm going to forget it and I'd have to start over from the beginning and figuring it out with the left hand. So if I create a new dedicated space in this notebook, like the first couple of pages are for Villalobos Etude 2. Let's create a new space that is all just about Vals 3. I don't need this super... No. We'll use this pencil, yeah. I use different pencils and pens depending on my intent. for math, I always really like to use pen because I want to be as careful as I can with every single state, like every single step. Like in math, I want to make sure every step I'm making is correct, and it's harder to erase pen, right? In music, I might change this fingering in the future, so I do want pencil. And for music, I love the .9 sized lead. .9 mechanical pencil lead is really good for erasability. Yeah, there's like specific pencils that my first teacher recommended. Like this pencil is really great if you want a wooden one, but if you want a mechanical pencil, go with .9 lead. And I really like these Pentel. I don't know. I can nerd out about like details and specifics on all of my gear, all of my equipment, stuff like that. Someday I'll set up affiliate links and whatnot if I stop being lazy. Also get some of my own merchandise so I can sell it to you all if I stop being freaking lazy. Shout out to Heidi for making all this amazing merchandise. Merch.jcpractices.com. Y'all get some coffee mugs and shirts and awesome stuff. Notebooks. I think that that's such a dope idea. So like right now, I'm using a paper notebook. I think that there's so much potential in notebooks for my brand, like the Guitar Nerds or whatever. So, what's going on? What am I doing? Do I want the sheet music? No. Let's try to do this by... Okay, what are the excerpts that I need? Yeah, I'm going to need the sheet music for this. Where is my Vals 3 sheet music? All of my shirts are developing holes. Like all of my clothes are developing holes. You can see one because of this stupid high definition camera that doesn't hide blemishes and frickin' imperfections. I wear my clothes until they all have holes, and then I get a completely new set of wardrobe. Like some of my jeans are just like tattered now, and I'm like, okay, I can't go in public anymore with these clothes. And then I get a new wardrobe. So for the last 6 months or year, for the last like 2 years, it's been V-necks every day. And for the last 6 months, maybe a year, it's been black V-necks every single day. I don't know. I'm toying with the idea of Luna shirt every single day. Like how, like, I don't know. It's lame for the band to wear their own merchandise traditionally, but I don't care. I'm in my 30s. I don't care about being lame. We've got Luna shirts and whatnot in like every single color. And I think it could be a different color every single day, just a different Luna line Luna shirt or something like. I like the idea of just being a cartoon character with like a uniform. Anyways, this is a guitar channel. So Vals 3, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to find specifically, like physically, positionally, where on the sheet music does this phrase start? Does it start at the beginning of a line, or does it start in the middle of a line? I want it, when I'm going to write down this notation in my other supplementary aid, I want it to be on the same spot of the sheet music, like so that I can kind of connect the two. And so if that is true, then maybe we should use the second page. Then that way when I lay this flat, it's on the right page, not the left page. And measure 70, we're going to do measure 70 to 77, and I want to break this into the same number of bars and try to match the bar lines. I don't know if that's going to be possible or not. but it's worth a shot. Measure 70 to 77. I don't like how blurry and like smudged the larger lead gets because I'm left-handed, but there's good reasons. You know, I want the erasability on something like this, I guess. So we have PA. I wrote in all my right-hand fingerings over here, so I can just transfer a lot of it because I know the music pretty well. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 measures. Let's see if we can make this work. So I'm going to try to split this page into about... Well, I fucked that up completely. All right, what's the best way to split something into 5 by eye? I hope you all are chatting amongst yourselves. You don't have to be super interested in me just writing things down on paper. You can ask how each other's days went or whatever, right? Let's see. Oh, fucking no. I want 2 on that side. I want here. Do something like that. 1, 2. I want this stream to be like really boring sometimes. You know? It's challenging. It's good for you. It's good for your brain to watch something boring. If you really want something more exciting, there's plenty of other people on YouTube, you know, to go watch. All right, well, that still ended up a little fucked up, but I don't care, whatever. I'm just trying by eye to see if I can split this line into 5 pieces, and yeah, I really messed that up. That one is too long. It's like, these are so much shorter. Let's try it again. That one is way too long, so maybe I'll just erase on that side. I guess even more than fingerings, just maybe like position and spacing. I'm erasing all the time just due to like spacing and stuff like that on trying to do something like this. All right, well that's a little bit better. Good enough. P and A. P and A. And then I have index, middle, index A. Index on the inner strings. Index, middle, and then index and A. Okay, so here we go. There's the right-hand diagram for this first measure. Bum, ba-da-dum. And there's going to be right-hand damping that I'm going to have to write in. I don't have it written in the music. I think that the thumb goes to the 5th string. Yeah. The thumb goes to the 5th string right after playing the open E. So I'm going to put an X in that spot. So Here's another symbol or letter. Come on, come on. All right. That X on the 5th line means that I'm damping that, I'm muting that string in some way. And just because I know the music, I know that means that I'm putting the thumb on that next string. And that reminds me of it. The A3 means that my hand is in position for the I finger to be in the ideal spot for the 3rd string. And that's just kind of like out of consistency. It's fairly obvious, I think, when you look at the music like this, that the index finger is about to play the middle string, the 3rd string. And so the A3 is like a little overkill, but the A3 is more useful in like standard notation music for me. But then later on, it's more useful to notate the shifts, to notice shifts. So the thumb coming up to this G string, there I'm going to, maybe not. I never thought of it, but I've always assumed that I need to do a right arm shift, but I don't think you need to, actually. Yeah, I'm always doing a right arm shift that I don't have to, and it actually causes problems. Wow, so like really thinking about it to this level of detail of just the right arm right now, right arm and right hand fingers, that is getting me to notice something that I've actually never noticed in this music. Wow. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum. Wow. P, A slur, M, I. A slur, oh wait. No, is it M? What the hell? My sheet music is different than I used to have. What's going on here? Oh, M, A, M, I. Okay. A slur, M, A, M, I. Wow. I always thought that I need to shift the arm up in order to do this. Wait. Oops. See how tedious it is to go back and forth? Like putting the guitar down to erase the music and write something down in a paper notebook and then go back and forth, back and forth. Therefore, go get my fucking app Mujo. It's so good. It's so much better than putting the guitar down just to get your sheet music or your paper notebook and write something down, right? Boom. Case in point. M slur AMI. Cool. And then we have A, M slur, A, M slur, I, P slur. And that P is on the fourth string. So in all of this passage, there's no need for a right arm shift. And I've always thought that there is. Wow. So my thumb is just awkwardly in the air, like it doesn't know where to go. But now that I'm writing all this down, and I can see it so clearly, I know that the thumb can go third string to fourth string immediately. And I've never thought of it to this level of detail. Cool. That's so freaking cool. Holy crap. My mind is blown right now, everybody. Holy crap. Can immediately come down to the fifth string in that spot. Bom, ba-da-dum, bom, ba-da-dum. P and A. Where is that? Oh, yeah, that's fourth string, P and A. So we have after that. Oh yeah, the thumb comes to the fifth string after that one. Holy freaking crap. Tigran, I'm so interested in your thoughts of this notation. I would love to talk about it on stream with you sometime because I think for me, it's a game changer. Like as my music is getting harder and I need to think about this level of detail, like Chris turned me on to some of this onto this idea in general. But I've like taken the idea and run with it, like with more and more symbols and ideas. So we just wrote out this. Here's my right hand diagram for this climax excerpt. And so I can see where the slurs are, which gives me a little bit of rhythm. I can see where the thumb is damping and anchoring to another string. And I can play this a little bit better right hand. The whole line, I don't need to move the arm. So there's only the A3 in the beginning, for me at least. Holy freaking crap. I wonder if this... I think that this thumb is probably better. Let's see. No, I want to damp here. I do want to mute this open E at the beginning of the second measure. I don't want to keep that one ringing. Yeah, I feel it's coming together. I'm starting to feel and hear how that matches. Holy crap, this is simpler in the right hand and the right arm especially than I thought it was. So the next line we started with a P, but I'm just going to leave it at that for today. Like right there, I noticed that I wasn't damping, or I wasn't anchoring the thumb. Like this motion is not internalized for me. The thumb playing the third string and then anchoring on the fourth string. middle finger, I can feel it curling and tightening in this passage. Yo, holy crap. I feel I just made a humongous amount of progress on this. Thank you all for watching. I know it's like very, very niche and you might not know what the hell I'm doing for the noobs in the chat. But at my level, like thinking at this level of detail for the right arm and being able to play like open strings only is very, very useful. All right, so I'm reading, I'm back. We're at 17 likes, we're so close. What's up, everyone? Yeah, the masterclass with Chris on the Grand Overture was insane. Insane. I'm so disappointed, unfollowed. What are you talking about? What are you, Cockatoo Banshees? I don't know if you're still there on Twitch. What's up? Why? Why? Don't unfollow. Nobody follows me on Twitch. Oh no. The website that's built for video games. Oh no. My music stream isn't gonna grow on Twitch. No. I'm gonna be so uncool on the internet. No. Don't unfollow Banshees. Just joking. It was about reading tabs. Oh, I got it. Yeah. No, but you see, I actually don't read tabs for the left hand. I've never once used tabs ever since I started classical guitar, for the left hand or like the normal way of reading tabs. You know, there's a little bit of cred. But I use tab diagrams are so useful for the right hand. Like as I was showing you on camera, because there's 6 lines for the 6 strings and like just thinking right hand only, it's just such a great place to write down your right hand fingers, like your right hand fingerings. Dude, right now I've proceeded to a new program, recovering of Fuoco, learning Misty, A Night in Tunisia, and continuing with Primavera Porteña and Capricho Diabolico. Dude, that's crazy. How long do you think it'll take you, Tigran, to have that program ready? Like to be able to play the whole program? Because, dude, I went back and I was rereading because of, you know, some of the recent developments and whatnot. And I was rereading and I was like, what is the context? Like, when exactly did Jay give me the Sunday open mic? And I went and reread it all, and I was like, oh yeah, this was way back then. I was talking with him about ways to get more community involvement in my channel, and I was proposing to him this idea. For a long time I've had Monday nights as like my like event night, and he was so stoked and excited about this idea, and he was going to be the first guest recital on my stream. And so we were planning that in April, and he was like, hell yeah, I would love to. I could get XYZ pieces ready. And he was going to be the first guest recital. I would, if you, Tigran, if you ever wanted, I've offered this to Jay, I've offered it to John Yang, I've offered it to others, and like, I just haven't gotten nobody's really like picked up on this idea. And I think it'd be dope. Like, you know, you can have your handle right above, you know, like at Meta Nougat or Tigran Sagatelian, and it could be exposure for some of you all who I consider like internet friends, right? Like we're not friends, but we're internet friends, absolutely. And yeah, dude, if you ever wanted to do a guest recital on this stream, you know, with like a bigger audience and a lot of crossover audience, dude, that program sounds crazy. That sounds so dope. Yeah, just hop on Zoom and do that program that you just described. I think that'd be so absolutely insanely cool. Let me catch up. There's a bunch of chat, which is good. Thank you all for continuing to chat with each other. pop songs for 100K. Totally. We're so close to 20 likes, everybody. Um, Andrea Cannon is great. Yeah, she's a really nice person. I really like Andrea. Um, Solid idea about the raffle of this guitar, like paying it forward. What? Oh yeah, 9-bit. Ugh, 9-bit bothers me so much. There's no such thing as 9-bit. Come on, 8-bit, 16-bit. Who in the world says 9-bit? Um, hey, what's up, Ken Fingerstyle? I'm not sure if I missed you, but good to see you in the chat. Heidi says, "Oh wow, that's a pretty good idea." I think it's the tabs for right hand diagrams. Is it? Um, oh, I love the melody so much. Yeah, this that excerpt is so nice. I love that excerpt. We got to keep making it better. Do you know that there are billions of people in the world playing guitar right now, including you? I don't think that there are billions, bro. Like, there's like what, eight? Are we at 9 billion people in the world now? Um, I do not think 1 in 8 people play the guitar, dude. But millions, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Millions for sure. I think that there are a million people playing guitar right now in this single moment. Yeah, which is crazy. Yeah, we can start a new separate country of guitarists. I like that. Guitar land. Yeah, I think you could start a country with like a million. I think that's like the bare minimum. We could have a we could have a country. Let's do it. Watching streams help keep me from rotting my brain on shorts. So yeah, it's good for your brain. Hell yeah. That's if we're gonna keep going into lore, JC practices lore. I joined YouTube because of how beautiful live streaming was on Twitch, and I was like, this is so good for your brain. This is so good for community. I never have watched live streams before, but holy crap, live streams would be so good, and they could be so much better on YouTube, and music live streams could be a thing on YouTube. I'm gonna go join YouTube. I think that music live streams are very good for the world. And then when I got there, it was like, we're building we're building a TikTok competitor. We're building YouTube Shorts. And I'm just like, that's the fucking complete opposite. Like, that is the opposite of what I joined this company for. I wanted to join this company to help build music live streams. Um, yeah, so I don't know. I understand why YouTube Shorts are good for the company and why people like them. I went through a TikTok phase myself, but I agree. I really do think live streams are good for your brain in a way that, depending on the stream, of course, but like a classical music, fairly boring live stream, yeah, I think that that's totally good. So understandable, Heidi. I just miss horizontal only content times. Yeah, someday we'll do horizontal only. Like once I feel like we've gotten enough growth or that the growth rate is continuing. My thought is, y'all, where is it? Where's the button? Here. Exponential growth. We're blowing up, things are growing really well. Each month, I think once we hit the orange line, like if we hit the orange line and we've already matched the growth curve, I'm going horizontal only. I don't want this stream to go beyond the orange line too much because then it doesn't look as pretty, right? Like, by streaming vertically, I get discoverability with a bunch of new people who have never seen this before. It's so much better for finding new people. But, I don't want to blow up beyond that curve. It's already a perfect growth graph, and I'm not looking to like get 20,000 subs or 100,000 subs or something. That's not my goal. My goal is to like get 1,000 true fans. Like that's like a classic old saying. Yeah, so I think that we'll go to horizontal only once we hit the orange line every month. And I think we're going to hit it early. I think in a week we're already going to hit the orange line. So that's pretty cool. Right now I proceeded to new program, recovering of, yeah, so there's your program. That sounds so cool. The masterclass on the Grand Overture was phenomenal. It was so damn cool, man. Zen is working on La Catedral. That's so cool. For me, chordal changes and opposing left hand fingers are a pain in the ass. Very smooth and fast with your movements in the overture. Absolutely. A concert on your channel? Yeah, man, that's my thought, dude. The camera is top quality. It's actually amazing. Like it's the happiest coincidence. Mayito, nice to meet you. Welcome to the channel. It's the happiest coincidence because I got this camera a long time ago for photography. I wanted to build photography as a hobby. That didn't last very long. Like I still take it on vacations and things like that to have like really nice photos. But then I didn't even plan it. But then I started streaming on Twitch at some point after the whole world shut down for the pandemic. And then I was like, well, I guess I already have this camera. Let me figure out how to set it up. And I was like, I feel bad. I feel very guilty. I've never figured out how to do a proper, focus, like set the focus correctly. Like I've always just shot in autofocus mode because I'm lazy and it's good enough for me. Um, but then the happiest coincidence is that because I keep everything in freaking autofocus mode, I can like just show something up close to the camera, or Luna can, like, the camera zoomed in on me and then Luna just all of a sudden pops up and it's like a high definition zoomed in autofocus view of my beautiful hilarious cat Luna. So that's nice. Let me read. Thanks so much, Zen, for the congratulations on the concert. I'm very happy about it. Absolutely. My computer's like really struggling right now. You need to understand better the right hand fingerings. Let's do it on stream sometime. I'll have you as a guest and I'll try to explain this concept to you. That would be very clippable as like a awesome educational video, I think, because I've always thought that this is a cool. I have some cool ideas regarding notation that I would love to share with more people in a bigger, wider, you know, format. Uh, I love notation. I geek out about notation because I'm a mathematician in a former life. Like, that's my training. I studied math, and mathematicians are all about finding pretty elegant, nice notation to capture complex ideas. Like, really complex ideas can be, like, notation is never the challenge. Like, you can make up some beautiful notation for something. Um, yeah. Hey, happy birthday, Mraz, Mr. Fulton. Happy birthday in advance. That's why classical guitar is so difficult. Enticing as anyone can play a few chords, but to get very good is another matter. Yeah. Let's do it, man. I have a program for 2+ hours. Bro, if you want to do a 2 hour stream, a 2 hour concert on my channel, I'm not going to stop you. But I think the sweet spot would be 1 hour. I'm gonna limit it. I'm gonna limit you to 1 hour. 2 hour concert on my channel, dude. Do it. Do a 1 hour concert here. That would be insane. I would love that. And then we'll get people to join and see the full 2 hour concert on your channel. How about that? It could be like lead generation to your channel for the full 2 hour. You know, director's cut of like the Zack Snyder cut of Tigran's concert. Um, you could host guest shows, interviews with other artists, masterclasses, workshops. The prospect is limitless. I think it's dope, man. I want this to be something that you all love. Period. You know, and I want it to be built for people like myself who are just enthusiasts, like guitar nerds, like people who love the guitar and maybe don't have access to a private teacher. Like maybe people who don't have the ability to just walk down the street and, you know, they live in a big city with like guitar festivals or something. Like I want to be able to like offer master classes and, you know, the conservatory experience, and make that more accessible to others. Um, yeah. Ariette Home is carrying the music live streams. Who is Ariette Home again? I've seen that name before. Uh, YouTube is on. I don't know what that means. Horizontal has less trolls. Yeah, I've been pretty good, I think, about just like really aggressively filtering out trolls. And somehow people are scrolling and then they see this, and I do get some trolls every now and then here, but like pretty quickly people are like, "Oh, wait a minute. No, this is a nice space. I don't want to be an asshole. This is a nice space. I'm going to feel bad if I'm a troll here." Horizontal gives better scenes, more comfortable to stream with sheet music. Yep, I know. I wish I used to only stream horizontally and I could have the sheet music on the side. You have just more canvas, more real estate to play with. I need to do a somewhat square aspect ratio so that you can see both of my hands. Like it is functional. I can put information in the black bars above and below, but it's functional for the it's a hack so that the aspect ratio is more square for me so that you can see my left hand and my right hand. Um, a lot of those things are just way easier horizontal, but it's not anywhere near as good for growth. And growth is important for me because I'm trying to make this sustainable so I can keep doing it and keep putting on an awesome free show for you all, you know? Yeah, the lighting can get way better. The lighting can get so much better. Um, I'm using right now an IKEA white light lamp over there, and over here I have this kind of yellowish light. I don't. It doesn't look great for me and for YouTube. Like it's like a very warm light, but it's much nicer when I'm like working because I use the same desk to work and actually code. And it's so much nicer on the eyes. It's like it's not this fluorescent white light. But for YouTube, having another white light on my right would help. I just don't want to lose the like, it doesn't matter for you all, but for me, the coziness of this desk that I'm looking at, it looks like a regular ass desk, like an office space. Like, yeah, I've got a microphone with a clip, but I don't have like stupid fucking boom mic, microphones and like giant like white light panels and a ring light and like all this stupid creator shit. Like it looks like a professional's like working desk. And like if you just saw this, like from my perspective, if you saw my desk, it does not look like a creator's desk. It looks like a software engineer's desk or something. And like I don't want to be I don't want to like I don't know. Yeah, to me that matters because if the space is cozy and something that I like looking at and that inspires me, I can be more creative and do more creative stuff. And this lamp is just super pretty and nice. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. The lighting can get better, but I think it's good enough. Nobody cares. Nobody complains about the lighting. So, ooh, Heidi, do you or anyone have any tips for a budget setup for YouTube? Drop a message in Discord so I can remember about that, and I can try to get some links and try to respond to that because I think that's a great question. I've always thought that I could make a video or something of like streamer tips for music streamers or tips for minimalist music recording. Like it's not, my tips are not going to be the highest quality gear, but it's going to be the simplest gear because I care about that. I care about a balance of simplicity and quality. Like, yeah, not interested in streaming, but I would like to record myself more. Exactly. Like this mic is a USB mic, y'all. This is it's just a USB mic. I don't fuck around with like a Scarlett audio interface. All that stuff is annoying to me. I don't want another object on my desk. I like my minimalist desk. that doesn't have too many objects and like streamer looking things. And this is good enough and it's simple enough. And nobody complains about my audio quality. So yeah, drop a message in Discord. Ask the same thing there and just say like, following up from stream, does anyone have recommendations for beginner recording setup? Bearded Viking Woodworks. Horizontal has less trolls. The only way you stream, however, vertical will help you grow quicker. Yeah, Viking. I'm gonna call you Viking. 100%. Once I get anywhere near your level, dude, you've got 200k subscribers. You can do what you want. Like you can stream horizontally and unlist the videos. You can tell people like, "Hey, I'm on LinkedIn now. I stream only on LinkedIn and your audience will follow you." You know, but I'm like a newer channel and I'm optimizing for growth and I care more about like building up that audience. I don't know what the magic number is, but for me, yeah, at some point, like who knows, maybe it's 8192. Like when I get to what is that, 2 to the 13? Once I get 2 to the 13 subs, almost 10,000 subscribers, maybe then I go to horizontal only. At some point. But right now, if I go horizontal only, the chat is so much quieter, for better or worse. For the most part, we're still picking up really awesome, genuine, authentic, high quality subs and meeting a lot of high quality people by streaming vertically. The camera loves Luna, absolutely. Mathematicians equals patterns equals music. Only problem is there isn't a single part of my house that I wouldn't be embarrassed to show on camera. Yeah. No, dude. Like I try to make my background look nice. You know, like it looks somewhat clean, although there's a billion books on top of that shelf. Everywhere else it's a fucking shit show, okay? Like it looks like a mad creator, mad professor's you know, just there's just like trash littered everywhere on the ground. Like if you could see my floor, it's a mess. Like here's like a few objects I'm just picking up. I don't know where the like top part of this tripod is. This has just been laying horizontally recently for a while. There's like cables strewn everywhere, you know, but my background looks relatively nice. So it's all a balancing act. It's like yin and yang, right? Like Luna and Kaya always. Yeah, you want to use a bunch of hardware and play around with gear. Meh. Objects bad, functions good. Hell yeah, brother. Dude, Dunder in it. You need to join the Discord and like let's talk software. I've got a channel that's just tech chat. Like I want more software engineers in my Discord, man. And yeah, I want more functional programmers in my Discord. Objects are bad, functions are good. Totally. Purple LED stripes. Yeah, see, like that's not gonna happen. Yeah, I'm not gonna do stupid purple LED strips. No, dude, no. Yeah. Oh, you want to play around with gear until you choose one setup that you like. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, play around with your gear. And for you, getting the best possible sound matters more than me. Sounds good. I'll join. Heck yeah. All right. Finally caught up with chat. Thank you, everybody, for the active chat. It was nice to chat with y'all. What do I want to do next? I want to do a little bit of Tango in Sky. We didn't hit 20 likes yet, so I'm going to just jump into the practice session. I want to practice Tango for a bit, and then I think that we'll probably call it a day after that. So here's like, I don't know, 15, 30 minutes working on Tango in Sky, and then I'll play a song or two, and we'll be done. So chill, everybody. It's really nice to meet you all, and I hope you enjoy something as boring as classical guitar practice, because I do. I'm a guitar nerd. I am a freaking guitar nerd here, and it's nice to meet other guitar nerds. Smash the subscribe button if you're a guitar nerd as well. Cool. Tango. I have a few days to try to, make progress on learning some new pieces. And then my next paid concert is on Wednesday next week. So probably Monday and Tuesday I should be, or at least Tuesday. Tuesday I should be zoning in on that program and just working on getting the best possible concert. And for today and tomorrow, I want to be making some progress for my next concert where I want to play some new music. Okay, so I'm not going to use a stopwatch. I want to time box myself this time. I want 10 minutes on this phrase, 10 minutes on the other one, and then 10 minutes trying to work on the 3/2 syncopated rhythm. Syncopated is the wrong word, but like the 3/2 rhythm, polyrhythm. Okay. Let's freaking go. Oh, wait. Damn it. So I have different practice items on Tango and Sky, and I want one that's specifically measure 5. Last time we got to the tempo 120. I want to do 10 minutes and see if we can get back to 120 again. I think we can get there for sure. But we're going to start at half tempo. So part of this is changing to this new fingering that Chris suggested last week. can get there. Let's go here. Where are we now? Oh, cool. I'll just use the feature. A new feature, brand new feature in Mujo. Just helped me out so much just now. Woo! we got pretty far. 138 is just a tad bit too fast, so I'm going to save the tempo one notch lower. 132. We got a new high score, everybody. We went from 120 to 132. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Feeling some progress. Now, let me check chat for a second. Yo, we got 20 likes, yo. Thanks everyone for the 20 likes, and thanks Siddharth for the congratulations. I'm so freaking proud of how the concert went yesterday. It was great. It was just super great. Equivalent of sparring and boxing, I think so. Maybe like just like kind of deliberate practice, just doing like one little phrase, just like practicing one thing for a bit. Memorizing flashcards before a test, yeah, kinda. No, I never practiced standing. I mean, some people do with a strap. No recording. I'm sorry. It was a private paid event. I think it would have been wrong for me to record it. I could have, I could have like made a sneaky recording or something, but they paid me for, and it's a private event, and like I chatted with the audience members, and they like unmuted and asked me questions and talked and stuff. So yeah, maybe next time I could ask them next time if they are open to recording next time. Yeah, it was great. It was really nice. Some of them asked for my YouTube link and that they want to stop by and hang out and watch a practice stream sometime. So you might meet some of them if they want to join the chat. Maybe some people are already watching and lurking. So who knows? Who knows, man? All right, well, thanks everyone for the 20 likes. Let's play a song. Any requests? We already did Barrios. I kind of want to do Villalobos Prelude 1. No, you know what? I want to do Spanish Romance. Capricho? Nah, sorry. I think Capricho's not part of my program for Wednesday, so yeah. Spanish Romance, y'all. Thank you for watching that. I have not heard of Igor Presnyakov. Dope, dude. If you want to join the Discord and drop a link to a video that you recommend, would love to check it out. Discord.jcpractices.com, y'all. All right. Well, thank you all so much. I think I'm going to do one more practice block and then probably play a final song and be done for today. So thank you for tuning in. Think of this as like a background music slash, hopefully a stream that you can just throw on in the background. You don't have to chat. Enjoy lurking and just doing whatever you're doing during the day. Cleaning the dishes or freaking practicing along with me or just whatever, you know. Would love to have you back sometime, y'all, everybody who's new. It's nice to meet you all. Let's go. And so I'm going to practice a tiny bit more of tango. Let's do this other phrase. No, I'm going to save the other phrase. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to practice. I want to start working on this 3/2 rhythm, which is wild. Where do they pop up? I think like maybe measure 3. If I work just on measure 3, that's a spot where the 3/2 happens. I mean, it's all over the piece. But measure 3 has like a nice little slur thing too. So I'm going to create a new practice item in my app, Mujo. And this practice item is just dedicated only to measure 3. I'm going to save the tempo we're just going to start at 66, which is the target tempo of the whole dang thing. And I'm going to set a 10-minute timer. Oh my God, there's a bug. Oh well. Okay, so we got 10 minutes, and I have not started working on this until now. So what fingers? One and two and three. So this measure is tricky for 2 reasons. The obvious one is this. But the other tricky reason is this 3/2 rhythm. Go 1, 2. So it's the least common denominator. We're all nerds here, right? The least common denominator of 1/2 and 1/3 is 1/6. So this measure gets split into 6. The smallest subdivision is 1/6 of the beat. So it gets split into 6 parts, and the 8th note is on 1 and 4. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The other is a triplet. So the triplet goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then together it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, no. 1, 2. Yeah, but don't accentuate the fourth. Okay. You sure? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah. Well, it's a bass voice, right? The melody is the third and fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2. And this triplet has a rest on the first of the triplet. So it's really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. So this is counting for now, but then as you increase the tempo, yeah, you need to start feeling it. Yeah. Okay, so now putting it together with both hands before, not both hands, but just doing it on the strings. Landing on that one is a little squishy. Okay, now can I add the left hand to this? So I need to remind myself that it's the fourth finger, the third finger. For now, at least, I need this for myself, because if I just jump into this measure without context, I'm not going to worry about the shift yet to the other chord, but I guess it is just the fourth finger goes up. But just for the sake of getting the feel for a moment. And after these chords, I need to feel a bounce of the fingers back as quick. Bop, bop, bop. Not like after this last chord, I'm feeling, I'm keeping the fingers in the hand a little bit too much. I've been playing an F sharp everywhere, haven't I? And it shouldn't be? It's not an F sharp, is it? It's a freaking F natural, isn't it? Dang it. Okay. What are the right fingers here? It sounded so weird to me. Yeah, I was using an F sharp everywhere. No, it's an F natural. Holy crap. So I need to decide on a hinge bar or fingers. And I'll decide that next time. But holy crap, we got the rhythm. I'm pretty sure we got the rhythm. A little bit practiced and feeling okay. All right, everybody. I think that might be it for today. I'm kind of tired, kind of wiped out. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you again soon. Yeah, we got the rhythm, and that's the most freaking important part. Let's go. Last song for today. I want to run the... No. I want to end it on a nice, simple note, actually. Let's finish with Tarrega. Let's go. Here's some Tarrega. Here is Lagrima and Adelita for you all. I hope you enjoy. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, for watching. Smash the like and subscribe and join buttons, y'all. It's nice to meet you. I stream my practice sessions almost every day. And yeah, it's a nice chill community. We have a Discord, so if you want to join the Discord, that's really the best way that you can get notifications when I go live. Because I suggest that all of you freaking turn off your YouTube notifications. Push notifications are toxic as hell. As somebody who works on iPhone apps, I know that they are toxic. Like, they're super toxic. You should be able to have way better control over your own push notifications on YouTube. So Discord is a good way to do that. You can like really fine tune what types of messages, or like when I go live, you'll get a push notification. And if you ever get annoyed about those, you can mute them, and it's like completely in your control, like what channels you want to get push notifications for, etc. Because even if you ring the bell on YouTube, it doesn't guarantee that you're gonna get a notification. So that's a big reason that the Discord is awesome. If you want to know when I go live or when I have a special event, like maybe you don't want push notifications for every single stream, but you do want a notification when there's a special stream. That's something that I, as a creator, can't do in YouTube. I can't tell YouTube, this is a special event, send push notifications. So it's things like that I want to use the Discord for. Here's Lagrima, here's Adelita. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Hey, Tanav, you're a friend of Javesh. Awesome, man. Javesh is a good friend of the channel. He's an awesome dude. Hey, have you seen his streams also? He also does a guitar practice stream, and yeah. Have you seen our lessons together, Tanav? Yeah, we do lessons together, Javesh and I sometimes. I hope to find a way to make it a regular thing. I would love to do lessons for more people, and in some sort of dream world, I would love to do that for free for you all. Because, like, I get a lot of value out of them, you know? People are watching, like, I get subscribers, I get attention. Potentially, I might get super chats and stuff. It would be so dope if I could make that work and just offer free lessons to people. And like, yeah, obviously, like, there's something in it for me, like, but I'm also getting the freaking, you know, like, it improves my brand. I get experience as a teacher. So I don't know. I wanted to offer, just throw it out there. Think about it, Heidi. You got excited about Spanish romance. If you ever wanted to do a lesson together, Heidi, I know that that would be kind of next level, kind of challenging, right? Like, I think challenging is the right word to put yourself out there and be that vulnerable. But if you ever wanted to do a streamed lesson, Heidi, like, I would totally give you a free streamed lesson on Spanish romance. And we could unlist it after the fact, or we could, you know, make it as public or private as you wanted. But I think that my whole community would, like, freaking love to see that. So think about it. I don't need any kind of answer now. Just think about it. I think that'd be so sick. And yeah, Javesh should be back soon. Unfortunately, right now he's timed out for 24 hours. I think that timeout is about to expire. Yeah, he just kept asking like a few too many personal questions. But Javesh is a good friend of the channel, and I hope to see him again soon. And hope to see you again soon, Tanav. All right, bye everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye. Take care.